deal?
It's time to get real with Jahira. It's time to get real with Jahira.
YouTube, what's the deal?
What's the deal? One love.
YouTube, what's the deal? It's your girl Jahira, and I am back. Back to have a little chat with y'all. So, I was stumbling upon something today, and it caught my eye, and I just had to come in and talk to y'all for a minute. So, I guess the latest is that Lindsey Lohan did end up going back to jail. She was sentenced to 4 months in jail. She was violating probation. And they carted her off to jail, and she actually only ended up doing like 5 hours before she was bailed out, which really must be a California thing because I never heard of being sentenced and then getting bailed out of your sentence. Like, I'm lost on the particulars, but the point is she did 5 hours in jail, and now she has the nerve to complain that this is a witch hunt. They're only treating her like this because she's a celebrity and all this other madness. Now, before I really get into this, let me just make a couple of things clear as I grab my cigarette. This channel, there are so many personalities on YouTube that do the whole celebrity, hot topics, latest news, juicy gossip kind of stuff. And I've never really done it before. And I'm not going to start now. Please don't get me wrong. The next video is not going to be about, you know what I mean, Angelina's new baby, whatever the fuck the case may be. It's just not going down like that with me. I'd be so over it. But I had to come in here and talk to y'all for a minute because, okay, hold on. Yeah, disclaimer, this what's about to go down is definitely for the grown and those who are not offended by sensitive language. So if you are, I'm advising you to, check out another video of mine, specifically mine. Okay, people, here's the thing. I am so fucking sick of this lady. I am so sick. I am sick to death. God, if I was a horse, you'd have to shoot me. I am so weary of this lady and her bullshit. It's unfucking believable to me how much this little Blanquita goes through, and we all have to hear about it. And she's sentenced to 4 months in jail for a violation probation. She does 5 hours. 5 hours. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fucking hours. To break that down in a manner that might be a little more applicable to some of my subtastics, let's see. In 5 hours, you could catch one hell of a nap. In 5 hours, you could help your child with their homework at a private school. In 5 hours, you can make lunch and watch Schindler's List. 5 hours in jail, and you're complaining. Now, here's my bullshit. I just know this cigarette went out. And it did. This is my whole thing. If this child's name was, I don't know, Laritza Lopez or Latanya Wilkins, we would never hear about someone with those names doing 5 hours in a damn jail. You know what I'm saying? Behind stealing a necklace, which was originally a felony charge and then dropped to a misdemeanor. Again, I don't want to get too deeply into this, but it's unbelievable how much this chick's name has come up behind dumb shit, and they're still offering her all of these chances. And I really just wish the bitch would look at it in a certain way, like, if I wasn't a celebrity, this whole, what's the word I'm looking for? Rehabilitation and, you know what I'm saying? Giving all these chances and whatnot would not even be a factor, because down here where the rest of us live, your ass would be locked. Period. End of discussion. Locked. And it's killing me right now. No, I don't know the specifics of the case. And no, I don't know the parameters. And no, I don't know what poor Lindsey is going through. But I think my sister Chanel said it best, that like, I'm going to reserve my pity for those who are truly deserving of it. And this child is coming off as a whining, thumb-sucking baby. Oh, poor me. Oh, why me? When the shit you do begins to outweigh the positive shit that you actually got known for, you've got a fucking problem on your hands. As in, taking as a perfect example, like Bobby Brown. New Edition is a distant memory for most people when thinking of Bobby Brown. And now it's either becoming or has already become the case with Lindsey Lohan. And it bothers me. And it bothers me because as a mother, if I was Dina Lohan, baby, you ain't ever gotta worry about her, my daughter, popping up in the news, because I'm going to be scrawled across the front pages of the New York Times, the LA Times, the Boston Globe, the Boston Herald, the damn Phoenix Sun, and also like everything that you can possibly fucking imagine, because I will have been the one to smack that little child all the way back to the Parent Trap. That's who I am. I would reach my hand back to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and come up across the side of her throat. Because it's becoming ridiculous. It's pathetic to see that this is a girl with a clear sense of entitlement, who feels like the world owes her a favor, who was known as a very decent actress. I don't know about anybody else. See, I'm from a generation where how a movie made me feel inside is more important than how it did at a box office. The game is all twisted right now. But like, yeah, I don't care if it made 44.9 million this weekend and then 14 million the next. Like, I just want to know how I felt about it. And having seen Georgia Rule, which if you haven't, Lindsey Lohan, Jane Fonda, run, don't walk, go see the movie. And Felicity Huffman. Yeah, unbelievable movie. Really, really loved it. Really loved it. I'm so not playing. And Lindsey was great in that movie. But you know, all this God-given talent that she has and has put forth in these pictures is meaningless if Lindsey Lohan, the person, can't get it the fuck together. That's just my whole thing. I realize that I'm on this like Hollywood rant, and I apologize for that, but it's wearing me out, because there are so many people who have done far less shit than Lindsey who are doing far more time. So my whole thing is, the only time I would get off of my knees screaming thank you Jesus would be to do a movie role. It's really about recognizing how blessed you really are. That's really what it boils down to. Did I just say really that many times? I'm tired. But y'all see my point, right? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know. Irregardless, Lindsey, come together. It's really about time. Seriously. Throw your hands in the air, hand it over to Jesus, and get the fuck back to work already. Because frankly, you're rapidly becoming obsolete. And in Hollywood, that's the last thing you'll ever want to be. That's my time, y'all. You know I'll be back soon enough. And until next time, YouTube, you already know. One love.